What's up, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Still down here at Harold's Dragway. We're going to do two videos. This one will be on Mike's car. He's down here with his. He has put slicks on it. Let me show you what he's got. Go to turbogiantracing.com to grab some merchandise. Comment, like, and subscribe. Thanks, guys. All right, guys. So he has got some slicks on this bad boy today. So he's doing some plug maintenance. So this is the plugs. How many passes on these plugs?
2.5.
2.5.
A little bit of idle time.
So if you look, we're still fat. Timing, we took some timing out of it. We took 3 degrees of timing out last time and leaned it out. It looks like it still needs to be leaned out some to me. There is no cadmium burn at all on this thing. Now we want to make it safe, but in the same fashion, too much fuel sometimes is a bad thing, because what it does when you have way too much fuel in it, it can't compress it, and so as it's coming up, it tries to hydraulic it as it's running. I don't know where that point is, but looking at the plugs, timing mark looks like it's actually not even. I wouldn't say the timing mark is on these straps yet. They're a little bit different color, but that's. Yeah, I think it needs timing and less fuel, but you don't want to do both at the same time. I'd probably lean it out just a little bit, and then we'll try it from there and see what happens. What did you go? 126, 60 foot?
Yeah.
So 126 last time. So
126 on a tire shape too.
Right. So that might be a little aggressive for down here. We're going to we'll go up there and look at the track in a minute. See exactly what we're going to do.
And we got main caps.
Oh, and the good motor, when's he going to put it together?
I talked to him on, the funny part is BTR called me Wednesday last week and said my main cap shipped from Dart.
Right.
I said, all right, cool. So I texted the guy over at the machine shop and I said, BTR just called and told me that the main cap shipped.
Right.
He texted me back, he says, well, that's funny because I got them on Friday.
The shipping is a little delayed. He's got them in his hands.
In his hands.
So now it's just a matter of him going down there and doing the work. Now, are you going to go ahead and, get that motor and then go ahead and swap them out? That's what I would do. That's what I would highly recommend.
Well, that means I got 2 motors for sale.
Well, that's fine. Or you got 2 spares.
Or 2 spares.
You know, so it's one of those things. Having extra stuff is not bad, especially the way things break. Random oddball stuff. Now, hopefully when you get the new motor in here, but we can lean on it some. You can pull it, make it go a little bit faster, and we can get more aggressive with the tune because it's got all good parts. And that's what you're trying to do versus, this is a stock bottom end. It's got aftermarket pistons. That's it. So stock Gen 4 rods, stock crank, stock block, stock heads.
Texas Speed Stage 3 box cam.
Right.
That's it.
What heads are those?
Those are the LS3 square ports.
The LS3 square ports, but there's factory stuff.
They're basically a stock motor with pistons.
Right. Stock motor with pistons. Clip.
Right?
Yeah. Mike's pass was not successful either. His spun like crazy, so we're going to try to take some power out. Did you see the video?
No.
It spun from word go. I'll show you the video of it real fast. So we're going to have to do a bunch of timing retard.
I dropped it all the way down to 15 degrees off the launch.
Okay. It might even take more than that. Look at this. All right, guys, so Mike made 2 passes, and it's not really set up for this. I mean, it's really slick out there. And we tried to pull timing out, and it wasn't even close. There's a couple things. It was real bouncy, too, but, I mean, it's got a lot of bite in it because normally you run radial. 1 or 2 holes to take some anti-squat out of it, and then I think also that'll allow you to loosen up the shocks so that the shock can kind of work. That pass was very bouncy. How did it feel in the car?
Like tire shake.
Was it bouncy? Up. It was like a slow. It was basketballing the tire.
If I had something in there that I needed to mix up, that would have been the pass to do it on.
So.
But I think what I'm gonna do is just wait, get the big motor put back in it,
right,
and then make the adjustment.
And then make some adjustments, right? Because it's still. I mean, a blower car, you gotta take a bunch of timing out of it when you're trying to make a bunch of power, and that's something that.
15 degrees and then pull 4 on the hit.
Right, and it still didn't slow it down.
Didn't slow it down a bit.
But a lot of it's got to do with the anti-squat too, because you can see it. You went up in air pressure too, right. And so more air pressure makes the tire want to kind of basketball as well. But it basketballed the tire is what it did. Is it squashed it from the anti-squat, and then it just everything rebounded. The tire rebounded, and the suspension was so stiff, and it just started hucklebucking.
And there was no pedal in it, none.
No. So, I mean, it's just one of those things. Blower cars are hard. Old Cat, we got a race. He's got his figured out. Make sure you go up there and watch him. I mean, because he is able to make his work. He's probably leaving on 2 or 3 degrees of total timing, I would say. So, like, legit. That's what I would guess. Because, I mean, it's hard to do it. A blower car is hard to tame. So, well, Mike, he's going to put the motor back in probably soon. But there's more racing. There's Rockingham racing next weekend, but it's front side no prep. I don't know if you're planning on doing that or not. I mean, you have to make some changes to go. Because clearly slicks and radials are just so
totally different,
drastically different.
I think I probably would have had a better chance leaving the damn radials on.
Right. So, all right, guys. Well, that's going to be it for Mike's. Car looks good, sounds good, but right now it's not very radial friendly. All right, guys. So he got this thing in the shop, dropped the back of the car a couple inches, and lowered the mounting point on the chassis down a couple holes. So maybe this combination will be a little more friendly to slicks. We'll find out this weekend. Comment, like, and subscribe. We'll see y'all soon. Later.